Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and wonderful power. Call Halaim La Alahayna wa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well, and who are great examples towards younger brethren, and also whom I've learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto you, sincere Akim and few sincere Akwat. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And today's topic will be us going through adversity is a product of the Lord supping with us. Right? Once again, us going through adversity is a product of the Lord supping with us. Right, and as myself as well as other brothers have mentioned, right, there are certain things that the elect will be doing. Although we don't know who is of the elect and who is not, there's factors that dictate that, right? There's measuring sticks that you can refer to that dictate that, right? So, one thing that the elect will be doing is going through adversity. You see? And that leads me to say, if you're not going through adversity, something's wrong, because the scriptures speak all about that, how those who the Lord is dealing with. Ecclesiasticus 2:1, right? If thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right, Isaiah, I believe that's 59:15. He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. A prey to who? To demons. Right? You see? Right? So we can kick it off with those two scriptures that I quoted. And I'll get Isaiah 59 first. Yeah, Isaiah 59 and verse 15. And it reads, Yet truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. And I also refer to Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter. Let's see, what did I plan to get? Yep. So I'll start at verse 1. And it reads, My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. You see? So in other words, embrace the adversity and the trials set before us, right? So that we may be increased at our last end. Because it's for the bettering of the flock, for ourselves, right? And matter of fact, what's that? Job 23:10. Yep, just to get a precept, right? Because as I said, it's for our own well-being, right? Job 23:10. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. You see? And us being brought forth as gold is our well-being. Right? Because the adversity, right, the different adversities that we go through as a nation and individually are, it's likened unto gold being tried in the fire. In order for that gold to reach that purified state, it has to go through that fire, right? If it doesn't go through the fire, it's never going to get to that purified state. Same thing in regards to us, right? Individually, if we don't go through the trials and adversities that the Lord has set before us, pertaining to our individual paths, and also as a nation, right? The circumstance we're in as a nation, right? Which the scriptures tell you, the mindset that we should be in regards to that. And let me get that briefly, and then I'll come back to the point. Zechariah Nope. What's that? Zephaniah, Habakkuk, Micah. It's Micah. Micah 7 and 9. And it reads, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Right? And that's the mindset we should be in regards to our fault as a nation. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. Right? Just to get that. But back to the point. Right? Damn. And now I forgot it. Getting sidetracked and going into different branches. But, damn. Let's see. Where was I? I was at Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter. That's what I was saying. In order for us to reach that purified state, we have to go through that adversity. And then, Salakia, trying to gather my thoughts. And yeah, that's what I was saying. So there's adversities that we go through individually and as a nation being our current circumstances, right? And then we have our individual circumstances. But all of that plays its part in our adversities. And that adversity is the fire, right? It's the purification process. In order for us to get to that purified estate, right, which is being brought forth as fine gold, we have to go through the fire. Right, so going back to Ecclesiasticus 2, and see, only the elect are going to reach that purified state. So knowing that, okay, only the elect is going to reach that purified state. And in order to reach that purified state, you have to go through the purification process, which is fire, which is adversity. If you're not going through adversity, the Lord isn't molding you to reach that purified state because you're not in the process to reach that purified state. Going back to the point I had presented, which is if you're not going through any adversity, if you're not struggling, which is how this walk is supposed to be, then something's wrong and you need to examine yourself. And that's to myself first and foremost. Right? But continuing on verse 4. And it reads, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right? You see? So now let me go ahead and get Zechariah, the 13th chapter. Verse 8, and it reads, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right? And that third is the elect, which, is the 144,000 and the rest of the elect men, women, and children. Right? Verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. You see? Right? We can also get 2nd Esdras. Right, 2nd Esdras 16 and 73. Second Esdras 16 and 73. And it reads, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. You see, once again. Right, we also got this one, which this was beautiful when I ran across it. Judith chapter 8, verse 27. And it reads, for he have not tried us in the fire, as he did them, for the examination of their hearts. Neither hath he taken vengeance on us, but the Lord doth scourge them that come near unto him, to admonish them. You see? And once again, ultimately, those who are near unto the Lord are the elect, showing you that the Lord would be dealing with the elect in a certain way, which involves adversity and admonishment, you see, as well as edification. But continuing on, we already got Job 23 and 10. Let's get Proverbs 13 and 24. Right, this is just a quick hit. Proverbs 13 and 24. And it reads, he that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him betimes. You know, so if the Lord isn't chastening you, once again, he's not really dealing with you. You know, simple and straightforward. Right, the scriptures tell you that. We're reading it. Let's get Hebrews 12 and 5. Right, like Jake. Jake is out here living their best life. The Lord isn't dealing with Jake. Right? Jake is out here living his best life while the elect, right, the hopeful elect, are going through it and growing and being supped with and being edified and being molded and polished. You see? Hebrews 12 and 5. And it reads, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. You see? Right, we also got Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, verse 11. And it reads, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. Proverbs 3 and 11. Yep. For whom the Lord loveth he correcteth, even as a father, the son in whom he delighteth. And lastly, we can end it with Job, the 5th chapter, and verse 17. And it reads, behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. Right? So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Kol halayim la alahayin awa Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Shalom, and on to the next one.